What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today, we're focusing on the award/season preview for the league, my award picks/nominees, and my Stanley Cup Final, Eastern Conference Final, Western Conference Final picks for the season. Let's start off with the numeric awards. The guys that you simply just win the award by putting up the most points/most goals. For the Art Ross for league's leading scorer, I got Sidney Crosby. I know, shocker, taking the easy road there. And then the Rocket Richard Trophy for leading goal scorer, I get Steven Stamkos in Tampa Bay, who it will not be the last time we say his name on this piece. Again, I think Sid will come close to 50. I think Stamkos will win the award with 55 goals. Maybe he hits 60, but I think the team's success is going to be what drives Stamkos this year. So look for 55 out of Stammer. And then start with the Vezina. I got King Henrik winning it. I think he'll be motivated by that, coming up short in the Stanley Cup Final, and he'll come in and have a great season for the New York Rangers. I got Carey Price and Ben Bishop, two Eastern Conference foes. That's the other nominees. I think Ben Bishop will definitely be back healthy and have an even better team in front of him this year. And Carey Price is Carey Price. Is what it is with him. He's obviously an amazing goaltender, and a big reason why the Canadiens were able to beat the Bruins in the second round of the playoffs last year. Calder Trophy for league's top rookie. I got John Gibson winning the award for the goalie for the Anaheim Ducks, and I got Jonathan Drouin and Sam Reinhart as the two other nominees. I think Drouin's going to have a phenomenal year in Tampa, but I think Gibson will be the starting goalie on a playoff team, and that'll win him the award. But those top two, it's 6 and 1/2 dozen on the other, and that's not a knock on Reinhart or any of the other rookies coming into the league this year. But I think it's those two, and obviously Gaudreau will get some love. I think he'll have a great year, but again, the number one goalie on a Western Conference powerhouse, and a guy that could be playing left wing with Steven Stamkos. If I depend upon how everything works out, I don't see him going back to junior, so just kind of safe bet he'll be up there or down there in Tampa. Norris Trophy, I got Drew Doughty from the Los Angeles Kings winning it. I think he will be a force to be reckoned with all season long. We saw what he's capable of doing last year in the playoffs, and that's going to carry over as he posts the season for the ages and wins the Norris Trophy at what will be the ripe old age of 25. The other two nominees, I got Shea Weber, who's still looking for his first Norris Trophy, and Ryan McDonough, New York Rangers. I wrote up McDonough. I did the piece on him. I love McDonough. You all know how much I love Shea Weber, and I got kind of a man crush on Drew Doughty. So any one of those guys winning it would make me a happy guy because I enjoy watching all three of them play on a night-in, night-out basis. They are amazing players and really help their teams in a number of different ways and really impact the game in so many ways. From being able to play on the power play or shut down top lines, or Doughty, and especially Shea Weber's case, bring physicality every single night. You don't see that. The Lady Bing, I got Pablo Dodson winning it, Marty St. Louis, and Ryan O'Reilly as the other nominees. Really put them there. Whoever plays really well doesn't put up a ton of penalty minutes. So again, anyone's guess is as good as mine. The Selke Trophy for league's top defensive forward. I got Patrice Bergeron winning his third this year, with Jonathan Toews, or Ryan Kesler coming in second, and Jonathan Toews coming in third. I think Kesler's going to have a great year for Anaheim. I think he's really going to bring a whole new dynamic/dimension to the Ducks, and really take some of the defensive load off Ryan Getzlaf. But I think it's Bergeron's award to lose. He's an amazing player in all three zones, and a guy that is that's relied upon to play in all situations for the Boston Bruins, and a big reason why they are one of the elite teams in all hockey. So, got Bergeron winning his second in a row and third in the last 4 years, with Kesler and Toews, two pretty good players coming in, second and third respectively. And I think Kopitar will be in the conversation too, but it's just my top three. Jack Adams Award for league's top coach. I got John Cooper, the Tampa Bay Lightning, winning this award as Tampa posts one of the league's best records, and really establishes itself as a bona fide contender. And then I got Brucey Boudreau in Anaheim, another guy coaching a pretty young and exciting team that will be one of the league's best teams. Coming up, I think he'll win. I think he'll be in the conversation. And Alain Vigneault, I think the Rangers are really going to be a strong team and force to be reckoned with in the Metropolitan Division. And much like with Lundqvist, and even to a certain degree, if you wrote about Ryan McDonough, they're going to bounce back off that Stanley Cup Final loss and come back, stronger than ever before. average. Now we got the good ones. The Hart Trophy, I got Steven Stamkos winning it. He's obviously the league's top goal scorer. I think Tampa will be one of the best teams. He'll be right there. I got Crosby finishing second, and Drew Doughty. If he wins the Norris Trophy and has a great all-around year, he'll be in that conversation as well. So I got Stamkos, Crosby, and Drew Doughty, the top two picks from 2008 draft in there. And it might not be the last time they go head-to-head in anything. We got the team awards, or the individual awards out of the way. Now it's going to the team. Eastern Conference Finals. I got the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning going head-to-head for the second time since 2011. That was obviously a 7-game series that sent the Bruins to the Stanley Cup Final and brought the franchise its first Stanley Cup in 41 years, or 39 years, excuse me. I got the Tampa Bay Lightning extracting revenge and winning a 7-game series, with the 7th game this time being in Florida, and Tampa going to the final for the first time in 11 years. Out west, the Wild Wild West. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There are 4 teams out west that are legitimate contenders, and I think the 4 best teams in hockey. And you are LA, Chicago, Anaheim, and St. Louis. I got the Los Angeles Kings and the Anaheim Ducks. Freeway face-off series. 2 teams going head-to-head in the Western Conference Final. Battle Southern California. Some really good hockey out there, and in the Golden State and the Sunshine State too, Florida, but. I got the Kings prevailing over the Ducks in a thrilling 7-game series as well to set up a Los Angeles Kings versus Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup Final, where the Kings win in 6 games. And the Kings will become the first team in 16 years to defend their Stanley Cup by winning their 2nd consecutive cup. And Tampa shocks many people by making the Stanley Cup Final, and shows that they're a legitimate contender. They're not just a young and exciting team. And I think this is going to be a hell of a hockey season, and those 2 teams will be the last 2 standing. So yeah, feel free to eviscerate me, or tell me how much I suck because you disagree with me. But this is what I see for the season. And anyway, that's all this episode of the Power Play with CJ on my NHL awards / Stanley Cup picks. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.